Yeah.
Who would ever yap?
Yapping.
Yap, 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 yap.
Ah, why is there a big me? Wah, 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 wah. I didn't
The Dan Henschel video I posted in the side thing.
Let me make sure my thing is fixed. There's the small soap. I have a big soap that I use for the Puns and Pals, and then there's a smaller soap that I use for the
Big soap.
There's two of me.
Yeah, there's two of you. Like you look
Big
on the
soap,
stream right
There's
now.
two of you.
I have a big me, and then I have a little me, and then you also have a big you. But I think the big you is like hidden in another layer or something. I think.
One day you'll grow up and be the big soap.
Mm-hmm. You'll become the big soap on Tuesday.
Oh, I am the big soap.
There you go.
Of course you are.
The big soap.
The big
It's the
soap.
big
I hate
soap.
that name actually.
It's like the big cheese.
The big cheese? Who's the big cheese?
That's the question. Who is the big cheese?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
You know, they're like the head honcho.
The head honcho? The big cheese is the head honcho? Of
The
what?
guy in charge.
The guy in charge? Of what? Of what?
The big
You know.
cheese.
The
So
pizzeria.
he's the head honcho in charge of the big cheese?
Yeah, the big cheese. The pizzeria I'm opening on the boardwalk.
Oh, you're opening a pizzeria? Right.
Outside has
Yeah.
grass. When was the last
Oh
time
snap!
you went
I
outside?
joined I'm in a local Discord for my area, and they like recently have been posting all hands on deck alerts whenever the Costco has eggs again.
Opposite inside.
Oh
my
my
God.
It's like
god.
people are having trouble finding eggs.
Grass.
One
Really?
container of eggs per person!
Alright, we're going to Costco real quick. We gotta get the eggs. We're gonna run out.
Gotta
It's
go
a-
right now.
Egg shortage in the
Egg shortage here,
community.
too.
Is the opposite
There's egg
inside.
shortage everywhere, I swear.
Outside has grass.
I'm very glad we grabbed some eggs last time we went grocery shopping before this whole madness happened.
Oh, they're like the big fucking, like, the big ones? They're not like a 12 pack, they're like fucking, like,
Big.
oh.
This might just be 12 packs. Okay, oh wait, no, they're like 18. Like they're like 18.
Yeah, I'm
pack.
looking at them, like at least 18.
18
Wait,
to
actually,
24
is that 4
eggs.
across? I think they're 4 across. 6x4?
ILT,
I mean, I could crush 24 eggs.
What? Why would you crush the eggs?
Mm. It's like a
In hopes that they accept who they really are.
Findom kind of thing.
Hang on. Those eggs?
Can't find a lot of those eggs recently either. There's real shortages everywhere.
Well,
Egg
you know, once you've
shortages.
cracked all the eggs, you can't crack any more eggs.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. They just gotta grow up some chickens, I guess.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
playing Subnautica. I probably shouldn't watch that.
Are you spooked of Subnautica yet?
I
She needs to
might
play
be.
Subnautica or I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm soul
Wait,
bound
what?
to play it. I'm soul bound to play it eventually. So I should get
wait,
spoiled.
what happened?
Okay, gotcha.
I signed a contract with Yuki to play Subnautica
right.
eventually.
Multiplayer?
Ooh.
That's 2. Subnautica 2 is gonna have built-in multiplayer.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, but there is mods for multiplayer in Subnautica 1.
Yeah, but they're really. I guess like when I tried to do it before, it was
It
with
works.
somebody that was overseas, but it was like because it was like getting hyper decent.
Oh, maybe it was hyper desync for me. I didn't notice it too much. I played it with STV. It wasn't too bad. I didn't have any issues. I didn't have issues.
No, issues.
Asus.
Asus.
Issues.
Isuzu. Isuzu.
Asus.
Do you like Isuzus? Do you guys
Is
have
that-
Isuzu over there?
Zuzu.
Goongaga.
Goongaga.
Gongaga.
Is Isuzu like a car company in the US?
Pazuzu is the pet of Dr. Hubert Farnsworth in Futurama.
No.
No, 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 no.
What is it?
Isuzu. It's a car company. It's a Japanese car company. They make like big cars usually, from what I can recall. I don't know if they ever make anything other than big cars. Like utes and shit. And like trucks.
Okay.
Utes and trucks.
Yokes.
So you want to review Sonic 3 while on stream?
Sure.
No
Today-
spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Okay, true. Okay, fair.
There's
fair.
I sent it to Isuzu. That's an Isuzu. There's also like actual like trucks.
Yeah, me and
Oh, I know what that is.
Ciel went to go see Sonic 3 today. We went on a little after Valentine's Day movie date, and we went to go see Sonic 3, and I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was a fun movie. As someone who
That's because you're a child.
what the
A widow
the-
baby.
no.
Yeah, you're right. You're a hag.
No, not that either. No.
Join us.
I'm neither of those things yet. I am still a young, spry 27-year-old, and therefore I'm not a hag or a child.
You can say
Those are
young and
things.
spry, but then you say
Hag child.
27-year-old.
What the?
I'm just hitting fucking Yuki in the eye with the fucking splash damage.
I'm immune to it by now.
It's okay. We're MILFs. We get it.
We?
She's a MILF. I'm just a grandma. 35.
Okay.
I'm an old lady. You remember? I'm like grandma.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know the actual.
She's a cute old dog. She's still in her prime.
I'm limping. And take me to the farm next year.
No farm.
No. Take me into the farm.
The farm?
Yeah, the farm upstate.
Yeah, you know about the farm upstate? So it's the farm that they take all the older dogs to. It's so that they can live out a happy life.
They don't.
Yeah, it's a
they
good
don't use
retirement
that term.
for dogs.
They never use that term here.
What do they,
At least I've never had anyone use it.
what do they say then?
They just be blunt with it. I'm putting my dog down, you know.
Damn.
Oh, honey, we killed the dog.
Wait, even when you were a
Well,
child?
my parents were like that. They like straight up just like.
Trauma.
Well, okay. One of the things I'm not gonna say on stream, but I think I've said it before. But my dog, they just like it got a little bit old. It was like, you know, struggling to walk and stuff, so they took it and just put it down. They were just like, oh, you know, just put it down.
Damn.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Thankfully, none of my pets died when I was younger, because my parents got cats when we were around the time when
He never
I was born.
died?
Oh no, they died, but not when I was like 10 or whatever. One of them, the cats, passed away when I was 16, and that was pretty sad. But you know, at least I was like 16. You know, it was not like I was like 8, and I was like, no, my cat, no.
I had I had a hamster that we woke up one morning and the hamster was dead. It was already dead. And my crazy trucker uncle took the hamster out of the cage and tried to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Oh my god.
And no.
No, Dan. You had too much to drink. No.
It did not work. The hamster was dead.
Yeah.
His name was
Oh,
Smokey, and he was a jerk.
Whoa. Why was he a joke?
He just didn't like being in a cage, I think.
Yeah.
So it makes him a jerk because he didn't like being in a cage?
Probably. I mean, he'd bite you.
You resuscitate hamsters in the microwave. That's true,
Know
Mushy.
about that, Mushy. Know about that one.
It fills them with energy.
No, I agree. You
It's not
resuscitate them
fucking
in the microwave.
glowing.
Dan, you actually unlocked like a memory for me with that, because I did actually have a pet hamster who died when I was growing up, and he was also a little bit of a jerk. He would bite me sometimes when I try and pick him up, and you know, because I was like a dumb kid and didn't understand how to, like, you know, have pets be used to being handled. I would like freak out and be afraid to pick him up after that. But I would try to like improve his cage by like, I bought have you seen, now you know about like those plastic tubes they make for like hamster cages? They can like attach
Yes.
to them. And yes, I would try to create the coolest little mazes for the hamster and see, in hopes that he would like it, but he would never go into them. He would like never go into them. He would always stay in the main cage and just never go in
Denied.
there. Like, no, I added you this cool second wheel and hidden in the back. You gotta go to the cool second wheel. And they just like, no, I will stay in my cage. I will not explore the mysterious plastic colorful cave. I wish I knew better how to make a better habitat for hamsters, because apparently you're supposed to give hamsters like a bunch of bedding, like a lot of bedding.
Oh yeah, they won a lot. I
Yeah.
didn't know that either, and learned it later. I was like, I don't think we gave that hamster enough bedding.
Yeah. Looking back, I think we gave him like barely any bedding, because like you gave him.
Does bedding mean just like what fills the bottom of the cage in general?
Yeah.
Or is bedding like a specific spot for? Okay.
Like what fills the bottom of the cage, like wood chips or the paper stuff. Because you're supposed to give enough to them so that they can make little burrows in the ground, because that's how they live in the wild. And if you don't do that, they become very, very stressed, which probably
They
explains
actually
why
live in the wild. I feel like I've never heard of a wild hamster. No.
They do. They're a wild hamster still. I forgot where. There were some
Where the fuck do hamsters even come
Asian
from?
country.
I believe it's like South America actually. They're
really?
they're actually eaten for their meat in South America. That sounds
Yeah.
crazy. It is not. It is true.
Would you eat like such a tiny rodent for?
Oh wait, hold on. Guinea pigs, which
no.
it's
Yeah.
guinea pigs,
No,
which
yeah.
now think about it, maybe guinea pigs and hamsters aren't related, but I think they are.
They're
Yeah,
both
no.
rodents,
Wild
Not
hamsters
related.
are native to various regions in Europe and parts of Asian Russia.
Hmm.
but okay, interesting.
So yeah, they're different. And
Yeah,
all
they're
they're
not
from
native here
hotspots.
in either of our countries.
Oh, okay. I was right about guinea pig. Guinea pigs are native to South America, but they're just not related to hamsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're,
Yeah, they're
just
just
not
both
related.
rodents.
So they're a different spot.
The Incas domesticated guinea pigs over 3,000 years ago, and they were a traditional food
What is
source.
everyone's favorite rodent?
What's everyone's favorite rodent to raise as a food source?
I think my favorite actually is guinea pigs, because my family also had a couple of guinea pigs and they were super duper chill.
Okay.
I-
Capybaras. Like seriously, capybaras are the best.
Capybaras are awesome though. It would be cool if I could have one as a pet, but like they require a lot of stuff. They need like pools of water to swim in and stuff like that.
And like trying to like cook fruit into the fucking thing. I always see them swimming with like fucking oranges and shit. It's so funny. Oh,
Yeah, that's in like Japan, I think, right? They'll like go in like hot springs and like swim around and stuff.
capybaras look so funny.
They do look funny. They look chill. I just assume that they're maybe not always chill, but maybe they are.
I
You
feel
can
like they
domesticate
are.
them because I see them on Urban Rescue Ranch all the time. You can, if you just give them food and stuff, they'll just let you pet them and scratch them and stuff. If you like, get them used to human contact and stuff. So yeah, you
Look
can
at
make
this
them chill.
capybara.
Capybara.
How cute is that?
Yeah. I'll show you guys on
Capybara.
that dog.
Capybara.
Yeah, it's cute. Very, very, very cute. So big.
Why is this grandma hanging out with a capybara?
Probably a pet. I don't know. I just looked on Google Images for capybaras and I see this grandma hanging out with a capybara and I think it's cute.
It's emotional support capybara.
Yeah.
Would you want an emotional support capybara?
It seems like it could be cool.
They seem very chill. I don't think they're like dangerous at all.
They have big teeth, so like if they might.
I think
bite
they
you
could
or-
bite, but I don't think they want to bite. I think they're like very like gentle from what I've seen.
You watch Urban Rescue Ranch at all, Soap?
Nope.
Okay. Well, he has some videos.
Is this on cable television? Like,
But
No,
also,
this is
dogs
the
have
YouTube-
sharp teeth.
YouTuber.
oh,
And, dogs are usually chill if you like. At least to their owners, they are.
capybaras are the largest extant rodents. They live together in groups and have been known to communally suckle the babies.
What does that mean? Communally suckle the
It's
baby?
just any tit is a tit, I guess. When you're raising
That's
a baby.
crazy. They're just like, oh, just okay. Whatever. I don't know.
Okay, I like the capybara cat image.
Yeah, it's funny.
Cute. They can get along with other animals pretty decently. Like other farm animals and the like.
Imagine you had a rodent problem and the rodent problem was fucking capybaras. Oh.
Yeah, that seems like you just have a tenant at that point.
Ooh.
It's just fucking huge. Oh, what do you even do about them?
I mean, I think you can actually hunt capybara in a few places in the U.S. because they're like not invasive.
What the
Are they
hell?
invasive? Are they invasive?
I think they're only native to South America.
There are some in like Texas and stuff. I think.
But I think they're only native to South America.
Yeah, so they're invasive. In a
So
few
they would be
places.
invasive.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can find a good Urban Rescue Ranch.
I looked it up and yeah, they're only native to South America. They're not native to anywhere in the US or whatever.
Capybara.
Capybara!
Capybara. Look at that doggy. Okay. I think that's enough banter. As much as I wish I could put it up in an episode of Urban Rescue Ranch.
All right,
it's a
time for
reaction.
this to become Puns and Pals Part 2.
Yeah.
React stream.
React stream. We got a visual novel to watch. Maybe we could take like a break midway through and then we can watch an episode. or something like that.
I'm laughing at the fucking video I sent. The fucking it's a stupid fucking capybara video.
Okay, pull up at the after party. You will know your friends because they wanna get naughty.
Okay, I pull up, hop out at the after party. You and all your friends say they love to get naughty.
Alright, this YouTuber.
You seen yet?
I realized what VTuber was, or YouTuber, Jesus, that you were talking about.
Yeah, I like his stuff. His videos are always fun to watch. And he's also very real about the life of being animal rehab. That sometimes it's not all just I hang out with cute animals all day and stuff like that. I'll be like, yeah, I had to euthanize this bird because there's no way he could survive and stuff like that. Party. Yeah, maybe we'll watch that.
Let's get the visual novel.
What?
Visual novel.
Visual novel. Yeah, we were here to. I didn't know if if you knew chat, but we are here to play visual novel today. Yeah. We're gonna be continuing our playthrough of Fatal 12, a Yuri Battle Royale visual novel that we have been playing a little bit of. So basically, there are 12 participants in this Battle Royale game that have all passed away, and they have to find information on each other, and if they're able to find all 3 pieces of information, they can eliminate another person, and the last person remaining gets to return to the land of the living. But basically, all the participants here are dead already, and they're trying to...
While you're doing the recap, I'm gonna go get alcohol.
Well, that was the recap. The main character, the main character and the hero, right? That's your character's name, Yuki, right?
I think so. I'll know her name when I see it in the on the thing, you know.
Yeah, it's. I have a very hard time remembering the names of characters in.
I think it's
visual
Miharu.
novels. Miharu.
Yeah, I think it's-
Miharun?
Yeah, Miharu. So yeah, Miharu.
But yeah, so there were, I guess what happened last time is alliances started to get forged. The main character and Miharu forged a little alliance, and she says she's gonna help us win no matter what. And we also got to see what was his name? He was like I remember the Italian mafia and this giant tomboy woman who has massive fucking abs, and they teamed up and they're trying to get info on another participant right now, and that's where we ended last time. They're doing a little bit of a stick out. Yep, that just. Right. So last time I thought we tried having whoever's POV we're seeing read the narration. I think I'll just read the narration for everyone. I think it'll
Makes sense.
Yeah. Just read the narration, that way it's consistent and stuff, and then you guys can just focus on voicing the characters and stuff.
I wonder if it's gonna continue being like that, where like there's different narrator POV people.
I wonder.
Because I like really did not expect that.
Me neither. I thought it would just be the main character for how much they were building her up at the start, but I guess there might be some POV hopping because there are still a bunch of participants we haven't met yet.
Because some of these people are gonna die. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I assume that the main character is gonna live somehow to the end. That's what I'm thinking. What you say so?
Think so?
I'm back.
I think so. I think she's gonna survive. I'm open to getting a twist.
You said I think so? They said, what did you say, soap? But you said I think so, I think.
I think Soap's is gonna win. True Mushroom Girl. True.
No. There's no more mold. There's no more mold. There's no mold.
It's no more mold. Did you to get brain surgery to get it out or something?
There's no mold in the brain. This is a lie.
I don't know.
The mold is stored in the brain.
Mold is not stored in the brain.
It's like how pee stored in the balls.
Exactly.
Pee is stored in the balls, in the balls.
But yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. We leave Taiwan in the morning and check back in at the same hotel as before. When we when we get back to Beijing. Jesus Christ, the first line I'm already flubbing things. I part ways with Odette, who says she has something she wants to look into, and then I start tailing Ro again. Getting anything worthwhile regarding his regrets as he goes about his daily business proves it to be a lot more difficult than I expected. So I make my way back to the hotel after I confirm that he's returned home. And I believe this is
Screen share to us.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, pause. You got a screen share.
Yeah. I did not see the at Nyan. I will always have streamer mode on, so if you at me, I probably won't see the pig.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to subtly say it out loud.
Yeah. I'm dumb.
Take
I'm
your
a big
time.
dumb. Whoa, big woman. Whoa.
He is stored in the balls. I mean, and where were you exactly? Wait, if pee is stored in the balls, how do women pee?
They don't.
Well,
The
the women
galls.
without balls.
The galls.
The goals. Did you read your line, Soap? I forgot.
And where were you exactly?
Oh, nowhere special. We were pretty much done until Sunday. We're pretty much done until Sunday, so let's go and celebrate somewhere. How about the place we ate our first day here? Starting to crave their Peking duck again.
Wait, what? You found out his regret?
Oh, so what they're trying to do here, everyone, for those who missed the previous streams, is you have to find 3 pieces of information about another player in order to eliminate them. And one of those information is, and I believe it's their name, how they died, as well as their regret. And they have the other 2, I believe, and they're trying to find the last piece of information about this guy.
No regret.
No regret.
No regrets.
Sure did. Ain't telling you though. Last thing I need is the 2 of us electing him at the same time to having to share our own info.
That is true. I don't know if they didn't specify if they could elect someone as a team or not. So I guess as long as one of them knows the information, then they're good. That goddess did mention something to that effect. Now that I think about it, like if 2 or more elect the same person, they gotta reveal one piece of their own info to everyone else to gain election priority. Yeah. So, so if there were a few situations where you can end up being forced to reveal a piece of information about yourself to people, and this was one of them. Sure, you'll be able to get more info from that person you eliminate, but you're putting way too much risk in exchange. Odette's removing the chances of that happening to us by not telling me. In other words, she doesn't trust me. Can't say I trust her either, though.
Anyway, how long are you gonna hang out around here like a creep geezer?
Huh?
Her sudden insult takes me back, but she isn't actually addressing me. She's looking over to the door I'd enter from. I approach the door praying that the worst case scenario in my head won't take place, and then open it. Who wants to be the dude?
Well, it has to either be you or Neon, because you guys don't have voices yet in this part.
Not in this one, I guess.
Yeah. You want to be this person yet?
I could be, I guess. Let me pull it up.
Remember, this guy's Chinese, so you have to do a Chinese accent.
No.
Surely that will go down well, right?
No.
No.
Well, I did the Italian accent, so like you just.
You are not doing an Italian accent.
Yeah, but
I did for a little bit. You got to do the Chinese accent for a little bit,
I'll trade you. I'll do Federico. You can do.
You can do the Chinese accent.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
do the
I'm
Chinese
good.
accent.
I hear you have a really good Chinese accent. You've like really been working on it.
Yeah, is there somebody behind you?
What?
Don't worry about it.
I see my cover was blown quite fast. Why am I Scottish? Why am I?
I don't know.
Maybe Scottish, Ro Chan Ho, the very man we've been following around, is standing right there. That means he's the one who's been telling me all along.
When did you... Sorry, I spilled Coke everywhere. I cracked the thing open and all the Coke went everywhere.
I admit the fact that you two are working together took me by surprise. At first I thought you were part of the press trying to dig into my slush funds, but that didn't seem fitting for the thug like yourself.
Hang on, this Coke left my desk.
Oh, this
Just call me a
go.
Get it off my desk.
Doing drugs on stream, classic.
Yeah, I'm floating it up to get it off my desk. Did you just call me a thug?
He continues talking, blatantly ignoring me.
I assume you're responsible for all of this, Odette Malencon?
Wow, I guess you're smart enough to realize that I'm the brains of this operation.
That's irrelevant.
He's right. The important bit is that he called her by name, meaning he's in possession of her name card. He made that clear in an attempt to bait a response from her. Chances are she realizes that as well, which is why she responds the way she did.
I did find it difficult to swallow the whole dream world nonsense, but none of that helped. No one can't help but believe it when someone they saw in a dream winds up on the same flight as them. That goes double for a woman who stands out as much as you.
Yeah, she really does stand out. Not only is she pretty damn tall, but she's also built.
Wait, am I supposed to be reading the things in this part?
You weren't listening. We switched to having puns do all narration.
Yeah, I just decided I'll do the narration, and then this way.
Did we decide this?
You apparently weren't listening, or I think you were coming back to the computer.
Yeah, I booted up the game. I forgot to show it to you guys, and then I was like, okay, before I started even reading the lines, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna read the narration from here on out. This way, you guys can just focus on voice acting the characters and stuff like that.
That makes sense. But just keep in mind, it's my character that's thinking.
It's your character.
It's your character.
It's my character that's
so
thinking.
here in an Italian accent.
Sorry, Pun's Italian accent.
What the? I
You can do the Italian accent, right?
I mean, I could, but like, I don't think
You're
the
part
people
Italian,
think in
aren't
That's
their
his
own accents.
people. He would never do that.
Yeah, exactly. You're part Italian, aren't you? You could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like, I would. I feel like, yeah. I don't know.
I actually think like a New York, no, like Jersey gangsta voice would be way better anyway.
True. I don't know what
Kind
an
of a
Italian.
snivelly
Pumps,
rat.
do the Jersey gangster voice. Come on.
Not only is she pretty damn tall, but she's built like a tank. You can say she got looks, but those don't stand out near as much.
Exactly what I was hoping for.
Okay, now you do it, Soap.
No, I'm good. I don't think I can do that. Shit. Hey, you ain't wrong about that.
What are you grinning at, punk?
You may want to wipe that smoke off your face. Surely you understand why I'm here, don't you? Let's work something out. I have a family to support, so I can't allow myself to die right now.
I take it you either know my cause of death. You know either my cause of death or my regret. Then
She takes a deep breath before shaking her head.
you can't be both. You'd have killed me in the first round if that were the case.
Pleased to see that you have your wits about you.
Hold on. If you were eavesdropping, then you should know that we've got all your info.
Indeed, that's why my proposition is as follows. Miss Odette, I need you to promise that you won't elect me. If you don't, I'll tell you this little thug here everything I have on you.
His expression is deathly serious. I have to stop myself from cracking a smile. The room is silent as can be, but not for the reason he is hoping. At long
You
last...
only elect one person per round?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
At long last, Odette shatters the illusion that as she bursts out in laughter. Huh? She follows that up by punching him square in the face, which sends him flying over the opposite side of the hall. This dude must weigh over 200 pounds, a true testament to her ridiculous strength.
Ugh, have you lost your mind?
She saunters over to him, takes a seat, and laughs right in his face. She's holding his cheek after that punch, but looks to me like his nose took more damage, considering it's gushing blood.
That's your proposition? Give me a break. So
you're-
you're fine with me revealing your... Oh, that's you.
So you're fine with me revealing your information? Your little cooperation will crumble right away if you do.
Just try it, fatty. Know that I'll have this thug kill your whole family if you do.
She punches the floor as her way of telling me to keep my mouth shut.
Let's say your little plan works. Did you ever consider the idea of him making it through to the end? Your family wouldn't be coming back to life anytime soon if that happened. Hell, not just your family. We'll get your little regret to join them.
You're beyond insane.
Shut it, you disgusting piece of trash.
Damn. She stands up and kicks him straight in the gut. Gotta say, even I think she's overdoing it a bit.
You're acting way too big for your boots. I want everything to go nice and smooth, so just give up and resign yourself to death. If you want to make propositions, then make sure you got some real info on me first, enough to protect yourself if I elect you.
You insolent little...
A real businessman wouldn't try to make something out of nothing. They take something small and turn it into an empire.
She grabs him by the collar while she spits out her insults. All he can do in response is close his eyes and turn his head away.
Go write your will or something. Not that anyone will see it after you're gone.
Damn. True. If you die in the death game, you basically like disappear from reality, kind of, sort of, because it was
You're already dead.
Yep, exactly. They're already dead. And also I think another thing that's worth mentioning is that they cannot kill each other. That was also mentioned in the rules of the game. Like they cannot just shoot each other or something. They're not allowed to
Well,
die.
it just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Like,
it just wouldn't work.
They just couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Once she finishes, she motions for me to go back into the room with her. There's plenty I want to call her out on, but the last thing I want to do is go against her will right now. It's like I said before, she's the type of person who tries to ultimately solve everything through violence. Once we're back in the room, she asks like nothing just happened.
Anyway, let's go get some grub.
Right.
This woman really is nuts. The Mafia might do some shady stuff now and then, but we still have some attachment to society's norms. Certainly we dip our hands in regular business to a certain extent. Meanwhile, people like her, who live by the rules of the sea, lack any such attachments. That realization helps to explain why even a mafioso like myself could be surprised by someone's insanity.
Is starred in the balls, in the balls. He is starred in the balls, in the balls.
You're stuck on.
Listen to the song and I love it.
Did someone
I
make
hit
a
play on
song
the tongue again.
about?
The unreleased Daft Punk demo.
Uh-oh.
Of course, P is stored in the balls. You don't know about Daft Punk's P is stored in the balls?
So are you okay?
What do you mean, are you okay? This is the best demo song ever. Should have been to the
Is it just them saying "Peace for the balls" over and over? I mean, I guess that is a drop.
Well, there's one part where they go like P, 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 balls, 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 But like, yeah, it's mostly that. I mean, they have a song that's called Around the World, and they just say around the world over and over again, you know?
True.
Around the world, around the world, around the world,
In the balls,
around
in the balls. It's actually... The funny thing is, the song actually genuinely isn't bad if you're ignoring the fact that it's saying Pia star in the balls. Like,
yeah.
I would listen to this.
Yeah, I mean that's like the magic of Daft Punk is that there are very little lyrics, but it's just a catchy song.
I
didn't
don't
think
think this is an
imitating it.
actual Daft Punk song. This is
Yeah,
a
I
remake
know,
of
but
Daft
like
Punk,
what I was saying is they did a good job imitating it. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just to be clear.
No, that's what I was saying. Roro has outright vanished by the time we leave the hotel to get some food. I actually feel pretty bad when I think about how he's probably spending what little time he has left with his family. That being said, the fact that I'm here enjoying some food and booze despite it all proves how messed up I am too. Once we're satisfied to our stomachs, once we satisfy our stomachs, Odette hits me with a threatening gaze.
Just to be clear, don't you dare try to contact him in secret. You hear me? If you do, then let's just say I know how to make people wish they were dead.
She says this like the perfectly acceptable logic to bring up during a meal.
Yeah. We'll keep this alliance going until it's just the two of us left.
Oh, so you're gonna act like the head honcho, huh?
Well, come on, you know what I meant. Just don't hit me, alright? I'm gonna go talk to Ro if you do.
Now that's a sense of humor I can appreciate.
She lets out a raucous laugh, but I can tell it's phony. Odette's the kind of person who walks a thin line at all times while making sure that everyone else thinks otherwise. Not that I'm one to talk when I do the same myself. She says she wants to avoid us electing Ro, but another reason she's refusing to tell me his regret is because she knows there's a chance that he has info on her. The fact that he's only realized such a simple truth now proves that I'm still in no position to get advantage over her. Stripping ship to Rose side would do more worse than good for me too. So basically, I'm best off remaining her ally.
Gotta say, it feels great to smack around big guys like him. Should have given him another one for the hell of it.
Well, you were enjoying every moment of that, weren't you?
Oh, could you tell? Honestly, it's hard to beat the rush you get when you know someone's life is in your hands.
Damn. You'd have to be a real dumbass to earn the wrath of someone this insane. Having finished our business, all that's left to do is wait for the second round to start. We're swapping POVs again? Yep. Do we want to take a quick break here? I'm actually starving. I woke up, I went to the movies with CL, and I haven't had any actual food yet, so,
I'll take a break. I need to go release the pee on the balls. So
Okay.
Ah, that's where it is.
Right, we'll take
He
a
is
quick little
stolen the
ad break here,
balls,
everyone,
huh?
then. We'll run some ads so they don't. Actually, they were gonna pop up anyway, so may as well run them now, and we will see you guys all in a second.
You start in the balls, in the balls.
Right. I will be right back. I put my wings in the air fryer.
Mel's topping up our drink.
Hey, Dookie. Do you like chicken wings much, Yuki?
I like boneless ones. I don't like bones.
Okay. I mean, I'll eat either though,
But-
but I definitely like the bone-in wings the best.
We're talking about bone wings again?
I have a weird thing where if I like eat a bone in my food and I wasn't expecting it, like I get sick.
There's people like that.
That's reasonable.
I'm guessing you also have like huge issues with eggshells in food as well.
Yes, huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I know people
that's
like
fair.
that. There's some people who just like when they're eating something, if they find anything like even slightly unexpectedly hard in their food that they don't expect to be hard, they're just like thrown off of it completely. Like if I get an eggshell, it's like, ugh, gross. But then I take it out and then I just keep eating, you know?
Yeah. And even if you ate it, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because it's just like, what, calcium? Pretty much.
Yeah, it's just calcium carbonate.
Yeah, but the eggshell's the part that can have like stuff on it that's dangerous for you.
Yeah, it could be dirty from the outside. That's true.
Yeah.
If you didn't wash the outside, which you probably didn't, but if you like boiled the egg, then you probably did. But you know, not directly pointedly washed it, but you boiled it.
Yeah, I guess that's one advantage, I guess, of the US where we wash our eggs for some reason. If you accidentally get a little bit of eggshell in there, then it's less bad. Potentially, maybe.
I mean, even so, I think it's you shouldn't just like assume. I don't know that it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, like also,
Don't go
I don't
licking
know if they-
eggshells.
I don't know if they have it as strongly in Australia, but here, like we are entirely discouraged from ever eating any raw egg because it might have a little bit of salmonella.
Mhm.
I love the bones.
Yeah, we are
I'm a-
discouraged, but like you know, cookie dough tastes great, so I'm gonna eat cookie dough.
Same. I like
Who cares if I get salmonella?
whenever CL bakes something, like she always will give me like the spoon she used to mix the batter or whatever, so I can lick it. And every time I do it, cause I don't care if cake batter, cookie dough good. No matter if there's a little salmonella chance.
I like to crunch the bones. I like to eat the bones. I want the cartilage. I want the fat. I want the skin.
I love
She's an
grinding
animal. She's actually an
bones down.
He's actually a dog.
I'm putting a rotisserie chicken into my mouth and pulling a singular bone out.
How do you like your wings, Nyan? What kind of sauce do you like to put under your bone-in wings?
I mean, I like a medium buffalo, but garlic parm is like my favorite still.
Damn, I love garlic parm. I'll eat some buffalo and some barbecue. Both are good, but garlic parm is my go-to.
And I'll do a lemon pepper.
parm?
Lemon pepper. A wet lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper.
Pepper. Pepper.
Pickle.
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 Anyways, enough talking about each other's pickles. Let's go back to the visual novel.
Each other's pickles?
Hmm?
They weren't doing that.
Or were we?
Or is he?
There's been no progress at all these past few days in regards to divine selection. We have a little choice here, it seems. No, oh, that's right. I forgot it had a little save here. We'll save here just in case. I guess we should ask Bihara because she's the only one participating in the game. Is it Naomi participating?
Not
Naomi's
that
sub
they know.
character, right?
I feel like it'd be better to try and find the information out with someone who isn't one of the main characters, you know?
I guess that might actually be true. This way, only one person gets the information.
It's not just that, it's just that what are they gonna find out about Naomi? And what the fuck does that matter, you know?
True. Do you want to go with Naomi then?
Oh, no clue.
I'll go with Naomi. I've just been going about my
Okay.
business as normal. What?
No, I have to speak. Fuck.
Yeah.
I just realized that's my lines. Fuck. I did all the lines of the last person. Surely it'll be the same. Hey, surely the other characters still show up.
Really. I've just been going about my business as normal. That means seeing Naomi more and more. And thanks to my teaching her how to brew coffee for the Culture Festival. She spilled boiling water and folded the filter wrong a good number of times, but unfortunately, none of our cups have been broken yet. Why don't you just use a reusable filter? Like if you're gonna be at like an event where like you're serving coffee over and over, wouldn't it be easier just to? Well, I mean, I guess you would have to wash it, and then there might not be a sink. Okay, never mind. Maybe reusable is the way to go. It's likely due to the fact that she's aware of how much my grand treasures them, so she takes extra care despite her inherent clumsiness. As for Maharu, nothing's changed between us since the whole thing started. That's not true. There actually has been a significant change. I'm referring to the fact that we're both just acting as though nothing's changed. Might as well go to bed. I say this
Just
out loud.
started the scene. We just started the scene and she's gonna go to bed already? Jesus.
And scene over.
Scene over. From what I remember, I was taken to the dream world at midnight last time. Might as well go to sleep now if that'll happen again. Okay, so they've waited until the next divine selection.
Why as you don't sleep at midnight?
No, I don't think they answered that question. Guess maybe we'll have to see, or maybe you just get forced to go to sleep. Either way.
You just fall asleep on the spot. Just pass out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I glance over to the clock, which is it's 11 p.m., and then I shut my eyes.
But if you close your eyes.
Here we are, back again. Guess it doesn't matter whether I'm awake or asleep. I find myself in the court of fate once again. It's as impressive as ever. And as I figured, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm asleep when the time comes. Okay. To my left is Maharu, to my right is that Middle Eastern man. I take brief glances at both their faces, opting not to engage.
Did they just say it doesn't matter if you're asleep or not?
Yeah, she said that it doesn't matter if you're asleep, that it's just at midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably so that people can't just try to escape it by not sleeping.
I take brief glances at both their faces, opting not to engage with either of them. Part of me is afraid of that man. He doesn't seem fazed by the fact that he eliminated someone last time. I can't imagine I'd remain that stoic knowing I'd just stolen someone's future from them. I mean, yeah, I guess, but everyone's future's already kind of gone.
Yeah, the future is already stolen. The one that really stole it is the god not letting everybody res.
True.
Like, you already resurrected everybody, why not just let everybody stay alive?
Maybe it's not like that. Maybe they're not allowed to do that.
Why?
Maybe.
Isn't she a god?
Well, maybe it's not an all-powerful god. Maybe it's a semi-powerful god, you know?
We shall see. I can't imagine I'd remain that stoic, knowing I'd just stolen someone's future from them. None of the other participants speak to each other. Instead, we allow our oppressive silence to rule the court. This is Koi's character, and unfortunately, they are not able to make it today.
I could do
I'll do it.
Barca.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, you could do.
Whoever wants to be Parker.
You have more of a goddess voice.
Good evening, my lovely little slaves of fate.
The one to break that silence is none other than the girl we've all grown familiar with. She stands in the middle of the court, her posture as elegant as ever. As elegant as ever.
I agree.
I'm fairly certain she wasn't here when I arrived, and yet she's here now. I assume this is what it'd feel like if you saw someone teleport in front of you. She actually might be teleporting though, assuming the whole thing about being a goddess is true.
I see your spirits are rather high, much to my disappointment. Has the reality of your deaths hit you yet?
Just hearing her speak helps convince me that she's not lying about being a goddess. You can tell she's looking down on us based on her ruthlessness, which somehow seems fitting for a goddess. I've definitely reevaluated my thoughts on her over this past week.
Very well. Then allow us to begin tonight's election.
He softly announces the beginning of the end.
Revolve, O clock of fate.
In response to her command, the hands on the clock begin to move. The long minute hand points at me. I didn't notice that during the first round thanks to my circumstances, but this is basically the method of confirming whether or not a participant wants to elect someone. I'll pass. Haru opts to not elect anyone as well. The man appointed as numeral 3 does the same. He's tall and wears a suit. I assume he's European based on his facial features. That reminds me, how is it determined what we'll be wearing while here? I sincerely doubt he'd be sleeping in a suit. So does he get brought here while awake? Unlike what you're wearing at the time reflects what you'll be wearing here either. The fact that I'm wearing my school uniform despite going to bed in my pajamas proves that. As
Why
Maharu,
does this even need to be discussed? Okay, whatever. It's so like.
I mean, I guess the main character just thinking it, just being like,
Yeah, it's like, bro, why are you thinking about that?
I don't know.
Yes.
Just thinking about what people are wearing. As for Maharu, she's also in her uniform. It's probably just whatever they were wearing when they died.
Maybe this actually leads to something later on. Maybe they find out who someone is based on like a uniform or something.
Well, if it is based on what they were wearing when they died, that could be telling on, well, what they were wearing when they died, and that's how they die.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Someone might be wearing a high vis shirt without a helmet, you know, and it's like, oh, they died in a construction site, something fell on the head, you know, and they guess it right, and it's like, oh shit.
That would be rough though. Imagine if you were like wearing something like some said like a construction hat or something that like was super indicative of like what you were doing at the time.
No, the high vis vest without like the construction outfit, but without the hat. So it's like obvious that they died because something fell on them. Should have been wearing the fucking helmet.
Oh my god! Imagine if that was true and like you died while having sex or something, and then you're just naked here forever in front of everyone. Oh my god.
The only thing you're wearing is a condom. I left the socks on. Oh.
This outfit doesn't stand out too much, so I doubt anyone could identify it without taking a picture first. That doesn't change the fact that info on me is out in the open. I can't do anything about it as long as I don't understand how to influence my appearance, though. Putting that aside, I take a look at all the other participants again. Out of everyone, number 7 is the only one who's visibly distressed. Maybe Parker was just acting cynical before. There's no doubt that he'll be elected tonight. I'm sure that everyone else is thinking it too. There's likely nothing in common between all of us other than that juncture of causality thing Parker mentioned before. Our ages, gender, and nationality are all over the place. Numerals 4 and 10 are younger than me, even. both girls and foreigners from what I can tell. Why did kids as young as them have to die? The fact that I can only come to know the reason through eliminating them is nauseating. Before I know it, the clock hands make their way to a numeral 11, and it's a tall woman built almost like a sports athlete. Not only are her...
Almost?
Huh?
Almost? If she isn't built like an athlete, then what
Almost
the fuck
like a
are
sports
athletes
athlete.
built like? Yeah, what are sports athletes built like? They don't have fucking abs and shit. Like, what?
Oh. I mean, I imagine most of them probably do, but...
Yeah.
Not only are her legs nice and long, interesting way to describe a woman's legs, okay. It's
Oh, that's normal.
But her chest is sizable as well. You can
That's-
tell.
Yeah, you were. You had a problem with the nice and long, but you didn't have a problem with the sizable chest comment?
No. I was just I did.
SMA.
You can tell that there's no way in the world that she's Japanese based on her looks. I'm normally jealous of tall people because of my height, but even I know it's impossible for me to ever look like that. A clock hand stops in front of her.
Who would ever want to be told?
I feel like our eyes meet all of a sudden, probably because I've been staring at her for so long. Eek. Woman, eek. I avert my eyes immediately. I don't know why, but my instincts are telling me to fear her. She's not normal. Not just because of her build. There's something fundamentally different between her and regular people like me. It's a different kind of fear than the one I feel in relation to numeral 12, too. Part of me gets worried I'm about to be elected, but as I expect, she goes straight for numeral 7. The small hour hand spins to point towards him. The platforms that both of them are standing on begin to emit an odd light. After that, the minute hand shifts to numeral 12, who simply shakes his head. Looks like he's not electing anyone tonight.
Numeral 11 elects numeral 7. Very well.
Parker smiles once the longer hand finishes making its way around. Not the face which one should normally make when they know someone is about to be eliminated. Both of their platforms start to move and gradually rise above us. The same thing happened last time, too. Only one of them will return. I take my eyes off the rising platforms after muttering that. It doesn't take long for them to finish. Also, as I expect, it's the woman who returns. She reports the results to Parka, her expression one of obvious displeasure.
Got numeral 5's named. Damn geezers of us right until the end.
5 looks like the oldest of us all. He's most likely Japanese. He doesn't react when he mentions that she's learned his name, although he might be feigning indifference. In fact, the woman seems to be more transparent with her emotions than him. She's the complete opposite of numeral 12 when he elected and eliminated someone. While he displayed no emotion at all, she's openly annoyed, but deep down she seemed to be enjoying this. She kind of reminded me of a kid who gets angry that they lose a game, but secretly enjoyed the experience.
Tonight's session resulted in 1 elimination. I bid you all farewell for now.
Wait, who got eliminated? Did Roy get eliminated?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a shame we don't get to see his cause of death and stuff like that, though. I want to put more time to observe. I want more time
They said
to
his
observe
cause of
things.
death, wasn't it?
Um,
It's just his regret, we didn't see.
I mean, his regret and stuff. Yeah. We did get to see his regret.
Yeah. What was his cause of death again? It was like it was like something to do with diabetes, right?
I forgot.
It was a heart attack, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some more time to observe things here, but Parker brings an end to tonight's round without a moment's hesitation. Unlike the first round, I've come away with this one having learned a lot more. Unfortunately, that only serves to give me an even worse feeling about the days to come. Even unlock. Second week's election. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick. I'll be right back.
Oogie.
Yeah, you gonna grab your food?
Yeah. What you gonna do about
Yeah,
it?
you better do that. Go do it.
Hmm.
Go fucking grab your food, bitch.
What the?
Beach.
Sorry, how's everyone going?
We're drinking cocktails. How about you? What are you drinking?
Cocktails. I'm drinking some spiced rum and some Coca-Cola.
A rum and coke. You're drinking a Hawaiian Mai Tai?
Mm-hmm.
What?
A Hawaiian Mai Tai.
The fuck
Mai
is
Tai.
Hawaiian Mai Tai?
Light rum, dark rum, lime juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, grenadine.
Hmm.
And curacao. Because
Oh, yeah, we had a curacao.
I remember last week STV said something about a drink, and I didn't know what it was, and I can't remember now. Fuck. What was it?
piss.
No.
I have acquired the wings.
The wings.
The wings.
Wing,
Nom nom
It's
nom
a
nom.
drink.
the wongs.
Yummy.
I don't know how I'm gonna eat these as the narrator, but I'll figure it out.
I can't find the fucking drink because she didn't type it. It was in a show, I think. Damn it. I'm trying to find out what the drink was that I was talking to STV about. There was like a show we were watching, and a drink popped up at some point, and I said, "What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?" And she was like, "Bruh," and I was like, "What?" They go, "It's a drink," and I'm like, "I've never heard of that."
By the time Odette
What are
eliminates
some-
Row,
Sorry.
eliminates Row, morning has come. I can't even remember whether I was awake or asleep when we got taken to the dream world. Partially due to the fact that I didn't take the time difference between here and Japan into account. But from now on, I should make sure to remain more alert on Sundays. Okay, so they do it based on Japan's time. 12 p.m. Japan time, not and that's the time zone they do it in.
12 a.m.
Yeah,
What was
12
it?
a.m. Japanese time.
Was it midnight or midday?
It was midnight.
Okay. 12 a.m. Right.
Once we've gotten ready to leave, we call on room service to bring us up some breakfast.
So in the end, what was Rose's regret?
Figured you'd have known by now. You even mentioned it yourself.
It did?
I think back to my previous suggestions, albeit without much confidence.
So it had something to do with his lover?
Oh boy, you really don't have a clue.
He gulps down the rest of her Americano before continuing. Gotta say, she really likes espresso-based drinks, doesn't she?
Dog related.
Dog. You don't mean...
Yes and no. A dog, but his lovers.
A dog,
But not as lovers. Not as lovers. He wanted to raise one, to be there for it as a pup, to become best friends with it as it grows older, and to be by its side during its last moments. Sounds mundane, but few people are able to experience something like that.
Seriously? Why didn't he just fucking get a dog? You could have got
He's
like
old.
a fucking. You could have gotten a
Yeah.
dog the. Okay, fair enough. He wasn't that old. He doesn't even. Did he have grey hairs?
He seemed like not maybe not as old as the one old man we saw.
Oh, but to be fair, he does have a heart attack, so maybe yeah, he's a bit old. Okay, he's old enough that he's like on the verge of having a heart attack and dying. So I guess.
Maybe he wanted like the childlike experience of growing up with a dog, where like you get to hang out with it a lot, and not as an busy adult. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I kind of get it. I don't know. I can't find the cocktail that. Because SC acted like it was weird that I'd never heard of it. And I was
What did it
why the
contain?
fuck would I know? I don't know!
Oh, okay, you got no information then. Alright, because if you had some information on what it contained, I could probably find it for you.
I can't message STV because she hasn't responded, so I don't know if she's even awake at the moment.
Eeper. Did you read the sign soap?
Part of me finds it hard to believe that that someone can have that much regret over a dog.
Come on, everyone has their own priorities. Ain't it normal to have a pet or two when you're from? Yeah, isn't it normal?
Where I'm from? Huh?
I'm not fond of having to talk about myself, so I try to shift topics.
Mind if I ask you how you figured that out?
I thought it might be the case when you mentioned that his lover had a dog of her own. Did a bit of digging after that,
Dick
and
is
bingo.
crazy smart.
Turns out his wife has dog allergies, so no surprise he couldn't own one.
Damn.
Ah, there we go. I was so confused as to why you couldn't just get a dog.
There you go.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Built every last bean of his personal life after that. His parents, who lived in the countryside, had a dog back when he lived with them during his youth. The dog was killed in a traffic accident, though. Aww.
Oh,
His family refused to get another.
I was gonna say, if he's like rich, I feel like he could have like a separate like thing for a dog. He doesn't need to
Yeah,
have his
he
dog
could-
around his wife.
He could get a separate wife, you know?
Who has a dog?
Okay.
Yeah, he has a dog.
He's just like, I'm divorcing you because I can't have a pet dog with you around. Fuck you. I want the dog instead of you.
It's me or
Oh.
the dog. I'm going with the dog.
What the fuck? Oh.
Family refused to get another pet after that, since the sudden shock that came from losing it was too much for them. And that led to the birth of Rose's great regret.
He wished he could have been there for his family dog's final moments.
I can get where he's coming from, but I just can't imagine it turning into your life's biggest regret. You don't regret much. He's rich.
There's all sorts of regrets you can have. Not
But he's
studying
rich,
more
he
in
can't have
school,
regrets.
Not
Okay, but he
traveling
definitely studied in
more.
school. He definitely traveled a lot. Like, what?
Not asking someone out.
He had a wife and he had a secret lover. I don't think I feel like someone like that, it's just like hard to think of. Oh,
Never
they
had
have
enough
that
time
many big
to-
regrets.
Never have time to play Season of Discovery in World of Warcraft. Really regretted.
Oh, so true, so true. That's his biggest regret. Why would you ever regret anything about missing out on something from World of Warcraft? Yuck.
She scoffs in response. Believe it or not, but this brute actually has a soft spot for animals. Well, her ultimate regret might be dog related as well. Not like you can keep a pet when you're always out at sea. Either way, the discussion moved away from Rose shortly after that. Over the course of his life, he kept too busy and was too financially unstable to own a pet. And once he got married and settled down, he discovered that his wife had allergies. Guess we'll never know whether or not she convinced his lover to get a dog. Because of that, or if he went with her because she already owned one. Hell, he could have just been some lady he hired to look after his secret pet dog. Oh, that's the only thing with those answers now. Oh well, I shouldn't concern myself with someone who's been eliminated.
Oh, what did the news have to say about him?
The goddess said that anyone eliminated during divine selection would have the reversal of their deaths undone. Not only that, but any events linked to that period of time would also be undone.
See for yourself?
She flings her smartphone across the table to me in response. I don't even need to browse the web based on her. I don't even need to browse the web based on her reaction, so I give a casual glance towards the screen before handing it back.
Two weeks ago, an executive for a well-known Chinese corporation suffered a stroke during a meeting and died. Yeah, sounds about right. Speaking of which, you were taken up above the court of fate when you elected Ro, right? What's it like up there?
I'm starting to find myself more curious about how the election process works. I had just bite into a bit of my chicken. I was like, oh no,
Chicken bone in or bone out?
bone in. These are the leftover garlic parmesan bone-in wings I got with CL on Friday.
Bone in. Ugh.
What the? Damn, I guess it's just us, Neon, who like our wings.
It
bone-in.
really is.
It's rough out here for us bone-in-inners.
Yeah, we're taking the bone.
I just feel like there's not enough. You don't get enough chicken when there's bones in.
Not enough chicken. Come on.
That can be solved by just ordering more wings.
Yeah, but it's just harder to eat.
Well, that's what's nice about eating them, though. You get the primal feeling of biting into meat.
I don't have
you taste
primal
how
feeling
different
of
parts
biting
taste
into meat
different,
like
different
that.
textures, and
I don't get that primal feeling. I'm sorry.
you aren't just like "Arr, arr, 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 arr," when you're
No,
eating
I'm
the
not.
wings. No.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay. More for us then. I'm starting to find myself more curious about how the election process works.
Well, it's a bit of a pain to explain, but I guess it'll be worth it for you to know down the road.
Okay, there we
Yes,
go.
Pons?
He's been pinned into the pizza chicken. Okay. She doesn't seem too sure at first, but she decides to take her time to give me a primer. And a pretty long primer at that, even for someone who talks as much as she does. The circular platform both Odette and Ro were standing on began to rotate as they were raised above the Court of Fate. Upon reaching a certain height, they stopped ascending. The layout of the upper area was similar to the lower stratum, but parts of it felt different somehow. The goddess, displaying her usual wry smile, had made her own ascent before each participant could blink.
You proceed.
After ascending, all the cards in Odette's possession sprang out from her book at once. A strange light surrounded them, masking both their number and content from everyone's view except Odette's.
So, do I just say what info I have on him out loud?
You wretched wench.
Do as you please with the cards in your possession.
Odette's eyes scanned across the cards in front of her. She currently had 9 cards, including her own. Among them were 3 specific cards she needed to read aloud. She brushes her fingers against them before speaking.
Ro Chan Ho.
Please don't. I'm begging you.
Cause of death? A stroke.
You realize that I have a family, don't you? How you plan to account for them after killing me? Cease this nonsense now, and I can recompense you handsomely. Money, stocks, or even land, you name it, and I can provide it.
Christ, you're pathetic.
Please, I'll give you as much as you want. I'll even give you access to my credit details. You'll never have to work another day in your life.
Even the 3 wacky digits on the back?
Mm-hmm.
His regret was his dog.
It's over. It's all over.
Sorry, but you can't put a price on my life. And more importantly, when it comes to competitions, I'm always in it to win it.
Once Odette finished, 3 of her cards floated away from her. After reaching the middle of the Court of Fate, they came together and formed a triangular shape.
Nice knowing you, geezer.
Who knows whether or not he could hear her last words to him? Simply hung his head in despair, realizing that his fate had been sealed. One by one, Odette's cards began to emit a white light.
May fortunes shine on the departed.
Said light got brighter and brighter until it eventually blanketed the entire area. And then it happened. In the brief moment that Odette's vision was blinded by the light enveloping the area, her consciousness was overtaken by an unfamiliar. Her senses were linked to that scene as well. He witnessed a number of old, chubby men, all wearing expensive suits and sitting in an oddly bright room. Their faces were all twisted into expressions of boredom. The artificial lighting in the room was almost blinding when it reflected off the documents they had brought along. It was apparent that they were holding some sort of meeting. She could tell it was one of great importance, judging by the tone of their voices. However, she was unable to hear the details of their conversation. Some manner of interference prevented her from doing so. And then the unexpected struck. All of a sudden, her vision went blurry. Next, her face was slammed down on the table with a thud. She was unable to muster the strength to move her body whatsoever. She collapsed down onto the floor. The unclear voices were now clearly being directed towards her. Eventually, her consciousness faded as she lost all bodily sensation. A stream of memories followed. All manner of people were talking to her, but it was impossible to make out a single word they were saying. Regardless, the sense of disconnect she felt at that moment made it clear what was going on.
You muted it again?
I didn't hear you.
Ugh.
There you go. These were Ro's memories. Memories of the moment he died, engraved upon his very soul. As he drew his last breath, Ro's thoughts were of his dog that died when he was young. By the time the flashback ended, Ro had disappeared from Odette's sight. The card she used to elect him did the same, and the room returned to its usual gloomy atmosphere. One thing she noticed was that the beam of light that shone from above had grown thicker, although she wasn't sure if it was just her imagination.
So the electors are forced to experience the death of the elected, huh? You sure are messed up in the head, aren't you? Heh.
Parka opted to respond with nothing beyond her wry smile. In her hands were 3 cards. Odette realized that these were the cards that were in Rose's possession.
Numeral 5's name, numeral 11's name, or numeral 11's cause of death. Which would you like?
Oh, so you get to pick one. You don't get one at random. The platform on which Odette stood began to move soon after Parka asked her question.
Do you take your time to think about it while we descend? Ain't much of a choice, is it?
Well, she had imagined this outcome. The fact that she was so on the money left her visibly annoyed. Following that, both her and Parka returned to the lower level of the Court of Fate.
Soap did say BRB in the chat. I could read Federico.
How about we take another small break real quick? I'll run some ads because they're also going to pop up in like in the next 20 minutes, and then I can finish my chicken so I don't have to like.
Nom 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 yummy.
It gives me a chance to go to the bathroom too.
Okay. All right, everyone, we're taking another quick little break here. I'm going to run some ads, and then we shall continue reading. See you guys all in a bit.
I'm back. What I miss? Something
Oh.
about.
We took a small break since you were still BRB.
Yeah, I saw something about the memories. You get to see his memories when you kill them.
Yeah, although we didn't really see them, but
Who saw them?
it's the participant sees them, but we as the audience did not actually see them.
Right.
His regret
Right.
was of his dog.
You regret your dog?
Nope.
I mean, you have a dog, so you can't regret not having a dog.
Well, he had a dog when he was young, but the dog died.
Yeah, but you have a dog now. And
Me personally, it's true.
Yeah. Imagine I was wrong about that. And I was just like saying random shit and it just like didn't
Hey, you're
sound like I'm fucking like not listening.
you dreamed it
anything.
all.
Ever. Yeah. I dreamed it all. No, I know. I can't remember your dog's name, but I know you have a
Leo.
Leo, that's it, yeah. I know it was like a very stereotypical dog name.
Stereotypical.
Okay, if I'm thinking of
I can't
dog
say I've
names,
ever
I'm
seen
thinking
another
of-
Leo.
I've seen a couple Leos, I think. Maybe not in person, but I've seen a couple Leos. It's not like a Milo, but you know. How do people name their dog fucking Milo? That shit's like, holy. It's like people naming their cats Luna. My sister chose the name of her cat, and she called it Luna.
Huh. I
Can you
didn't know
fucking
that.
believe that?
I didn't know that it was a popular dog name. I looked it up.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, I did.
What?
No, I did not know
Leo's
that at
a really
all.
popular dog name.
Well, his full name is Leorio.
Well, that's less popular.
Okay, now that's a lot less popular. But Leo's a popular
He's named
dog
after
name.
Leorio from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Ah. Did you think I was just like gaslighting you?
A little bit.
No. I've seen a few people with dogs named Leo. People also call their dog Cleo sometimes.
Cleo.
Cleo is also a popular name.
I mean, I think Luna is also probably a pretty popular name with cats.
It is.
I think Luna is the most popular name with cats. I have a cat named Luna. I knew 2 other people with cats called Luna. And it's like ridiculously common for cat names. I feel like the cocktail started with M, but it's not a
Metropolitan.
Mojito.
no. No.
Mai Tai.
It's so no, it wasn't Mai Tai. No, because I would have known Mai Tai. Makua? Is that it?
Can't say I've heard of it.
Makua Matata?
I'm looking through all these and I'm like looking at ones of them and I'm not sure which one it is. I feel like it was one that started with an M.
Makuhita?
No.
By the way, that's a Pokemon.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like an actual name of a fucking cocktail or not. I was like, that doesn't sound like a cocktail, but it kind of does at the same time. But
Was it a margarita soap?
no, it wasn't a margarita. I know what a margarita is.
Mojito?
Margaritaville.
No. I know what it was from, but I don't know how it was. I think it was when me and Esty were watching some fucking stupid Nicolas Cage movie. Now, I can't remember. I don't know how I would look that up unless I just like rewatch the movie to find the scene.
You remember the name of the movie? Or
Renfield.
Renfield? Watch that one.
Yeah, it's not super popular.
Alright, well,
Boom.
I am all good to go if you want to resume again, if everyone
Yeah.
is ready to resume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, this is a genre?
Yeah,
People
I
make
guess.
cocktails for movies?
Yeah.
I looked up Renfield cocktail to see if there's like anything that mentions a scene or mentions a cocktail. But there's like 3 videos here that are like the perfect cocktail for Renfield. Renfield wasn't even that popular of a movie, and they have like fucking videos on cocktails specifically for fucking Renfield. I mean, to be fair, these videos have like 100 views, 800 views. Like, they're not popular videos, but still, that's the thing.
Interesting.
Weird that people make cocktail like they're like, this is the perfect cocktail for this movie.
I know, I watched like a bunch of The Mandalorian with my parents, back when that was the first season of that aired, and they would make like little what's the name of the baby Yoda? Grogu? Right?
Grogu.
Little baby
Yeah,
Yoda
Grogu.
cocktails.
Grogu cocktail. Grogu be drinking those cocktails all the time.
And the one I think where I forgot what it was. I think it was like what was the melon flavoring? It was
Midori?
yeah, it was Midori, club soda, and then they put like little blueberries on like little on the toothpicks and put it in the drink, and they wrapped it around with some like linen or something, so it looked like he had like a little rag. Baby Yoda was wearing.
I tried some Midori. That shit was ass. I hate that alcohol.
Like yeah,
I
like
love Midori.
Maybe it was because the bottle was really fucking old. But when I tried it, it was just garbage. It was so bad.
do you not like
Look at
melon
all
flavored stuff?
these- look at all these cocktails. Some of these had the weirdest fucking names. There's redheaded slut. Like what?
I mean, there's also the blowjob.
Yeah, that's like one that everyone knows though. Like
Yeah, there's a redheaded slut.
suffering bastard. What the fuck is a suffering bastard?
I've had my friends make redheaded sluts for me a lot because I am a redhead.
And a slut.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
And a
makes
slut.
sense. Okay. Well.
I try to imagine everything she's just explained to me. Basically, you're forced to experience the same death as though you eliminate.
Man, that's freaky. Freaky.
She's freaky. For real, for real.
That Parker? Pasta?
Parker.
Girl is sure is cruel despite appearances.
You think? I found the whole thing pretty exciting.
In response, I make sure to sigh loudly enough for her to hear it. She keeps babbling on without a care in the world, though.
More importantly, we're heading to Japan next.
Japan? Might as well, considering we'll need to get there at some point. It's an especially good time to go now. What with the new card you got belonging to a Japanese guy and all. A super old guy at that.
Yep. Let's head out after we finish this grub.
Finally feels like the second round's
Okay.
over now that we've decided our next. Washing down the last flaky bits of my croissant with some milk, I stand up and get ready to leave. Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. This morning brings memories of another nightmare with it. The second round of divine selection has taken place. By this point, I've already accepted that I'm a participant. The fact that I'm alive right now makes it hard to comprehend the reality of my own death, but it's no longer about whether or not I believe it. Rather, the events that have taken place are so far starting to get me because the events that have taken place so far are starting to get to me because they feel so detached from my own personal life. Divine selections grinding along, and 2 people have been eliminated without any influence from me whatsoever. I keep telling myself that they died over 2 weeks ago, but I can't forget the faces I saw in the Court of Fate. That alone is enough to make my heart ache. I don't want to die. Not having access to my own cards is frustrating too. There's one major reason for my reluctance regarding all this, and it's the fact that I don't know what my own regret is. I still haven't sorted things out with Miharu, but it's entirely possible that we could both be eliminated while preoccupied with that. As afraid as I am of both the woman from last night and the guy from the first round, not to mention everyone else, I'm not about to go down without a fight. My first and foremost priority, I have 3 cards at the moment. I'm going to do any digging and need to start with the people these belong to. I look up that Federico Carminati person after I finish collecting my thoughts. As expected, no
Ooh,
useful
good
information.
Jazz's card.
All I learned is that it is a common name in Italy. The other two cards provide me a cause of death for numeral 4 and regret for numeral 9. All I know about them is that they seem to be foreigners. Where am I even meant to start? After a big sigh, I said about my morning routine. There's always the possibility that the other participants don't know anything about me. Doesn't mean I can't waste my time though. My own card was among those distributed at the beginning, which means it's only a matter of time until someone puts 2 and 2 together. One thing that has me curious about numeral 4's cause of death. Much like me, the card says they died in a fire. From what I recall, numeral 4 is a boy from our school, from abroad. Abroad. I don't know how I read school there. Blech. Of course, there's no guarantee that he got caught up in the very same situation as me. Much like how there's no guarantee that I simply died from the fire itself. In fact, I still don't recall how one broke out on the train in the first place. There are plenty of possibilities, from a simple accident to an intentional terrorist attack, but there's no way for me to find out when the act has been undone. In other words, all I've got going for me is my memory. Screw this. No point in forcing myself to try and remember, especially when there's a near zero chance that a hint magically appearing to help me out. I make my way downstairs, have some bread, and then head to school.
You, lunchtime at last. Did you bring your own?
Now in Maharu stroll over to my seat when the bell chimes for lunch. I had planned on going to the cafeteria on my own, but Mao catches me just in time. Probably would have eaten separately if she hadn't, considering my mind is a little preoccupied. So much for trying to go about life as usual. Yeah, I was just about to head over to the cafeteria.
Actually, I overslept a bit this morning, so I didn't have time to make my own lunch.
Overslept, huh? Obviously, I won't ask if that was thanks to being in the dream world.
Sure is rare for you to oversleep. Either way, full speed ahead to the cafeteria.
The cafeteria.
The
university on campus has its own cafeteria, which is open to our use as well. Okay.
Oh wait, are they musical? City.
So I believe the way they explained it was this was an all ages school. So there's a middle school, a high school, and an actual like college university all in one building. Yeah.
The high school kids can just eat at the university cafeteria?
I guess so. Apparently the middle schools aren't allowed to though. But once you hit high school, it's fair game. It's a little awkward hanging out with all the university students. Most of us tend to buy our own food and then go eat somewhere else.
Answer my question straight away. Fuck it hell.
That
I'm
goes
saying,
to-
it's a little awkward. Like, high school kids having to hang around with the fucking adults.
That goes double for us, considering how much we stand out. That being the case, we make our way to the rooftop after getting our food.
Oops. Oh, we've got it all to ourselves today.
Rooftop is usually crowded with students on days like this, but fortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case today.
What do you two get?
A ham sandwich. It's simple, but it does the job. Not to mention, it's nice and cheap.
Classic ham sandwich. That's usually my go-to. If I don't
Like actually
know-
cooking anything.
If I'm not actually cooking anything, I'm just ham, cheese, mayo, good to go.
No, you gotta toast it.
You sure that's gonna
Not
be
have
enough?
mayo. Ugh.
Like toast the bread or toast like throw the whole thing in like a.
Either or. You make a toasty, or you just toast the bread. I don't know. And I wouldn't put
Really?
mayo on it. Yuck.
What are you gonna say, Yuki?
So the panini, like
Oh yeah, like a
you-
panini. That could be good. Well, you need a special press for that, though, right?
nah.
Nah. Okay. I think you read this line, right, Nyan?
You sure that's gonna be enough?
I could ask you the same. Yakisoba bread in Nanpan isn't much more filling than what I have.
Isn't that just two different breads? Isn't anpan just
Yeah, that's just 2 pieces of bread.
bread with a side of bread for today?
A bread sandwich.
Which
Hey now, I got some coffee milk as well. So in terms of calories, I'm miles ahead of you.
That's just. I guess I would like raw carbs for lunch, please. She jammed the straw into the carton with a triumphant grin. It's a 16-ounce carton too. I'd probably struggle to finish it before lunchtime ends. Why is calorie counting a competition now?
To see who gains the weight the fastest?
Please find something better to compete in.
It wouldn't hurt you to put on a little more weight.
I appreciate you not saying such things while oogling my chest.
Yowza.
As much as I am aware of my depressing reality, I'd much rather not have her remind me of it. Especially with Miharu sitting right beside me.
What did you get, Rinka?
Tonkatsu sandwich.
Well, guess we've got our winner. You're on the prowl for calories too, huh?
I am certainly not competing over it. I'll ask for a bite as I unwrap the packaging. Trust her to do so before I get it by myself. I flip the sandwich close to her mouth, which prompts her to chow down on it.
Oh, I didn't get any of the tonkatsu from that bite.
You really do take small bites, don't you? What's wrong, Miharu? She's staring at Matt with a blank expression. Why can't that be me?
Whoa, maybe she wants a bite as well.
She's like, why can't that be me? Want to trade for your ham sandwich? I'll give you the part Mao didn't take for a bite of. Didn't take a bite of.
No, it's fine. I don't particularly like fried food in the first place. What the?
Damn.
Please accept my humble apologies.
Mao presents her yakisoba bread as an offering to Miharu after apologizing. Unsurprisingly, Miharu turns her down, which elicits a laughter from her. Honestly, what a silly conversation. At the same time, it serves to remind me that moments like this are a regular part of my daily life.
Rinka?
What's up?
Oh, sorry, guess I spaced out for a second there. That said, I go back to eating my lunch. We keep chatting away like usual on the rooftop until just before lunchtime ends. After the final period of the day, I hear someone call out to me as I'm tidying up my desk.
Rika.
I believe no, yeah.
Yep, that's up. Oh, hey, Naomi.
That's me.
I know to be Naomi. The cultural festival isn't too far off at this point, so it's about time she starts teaching her classmates how to brew coffee themselves. That's why we made a deal to have her come over to Lionhouse as much as possible this week. She normally waits for me at the gate, so it's kind of surprising to see her come straight to my classroom. Now that I think about it, will everything I'm teaching Naomi right now be undone if I get lemonade? Based on what Parka said, it's all but guaranteed. If that's true, then why am I even bothering?
Because you're gonna survive, dumb bitch.
Ooh,
Exactly.
Gotta survive for Naomi.
Is something wrong?
Sorry.
That question mark
it's
is
not-
really weird. In that font. I don't know, it's just like very uncurved, you know? It doesn't have like the... It like, well, not uncurved, it doesn't have like the like straight part that leads down to the dot. It like, it kind of just like stops at the dot when
Yeah.
it like curves into it.
See what you
I don't
mean.
know,
Sorry.
I just think the font looks weird with that question mark. Sorry. That was
You're fine,
so
Zoe.
popping.
You're okay, so it's okay. It's no biggie. Sorry, it's nothing. I can't keep acting like this. Mal caught me spacing out earlier today too. Sorry for the wait. Let's go.
Rinka.
Miharu stops me as I'm standing up. What's up?
Are you going home with?
Yep. She'll be practicing her brewing skills again today. And looks like we got another choice here. ABC. Do you want to see if Miharu wants to join us, or be like going to work? What do you guys think?
I was gonna join! What the hell? Why
Yeah.
would anyone ever choose anything else?
Oh. I don't know
Crazy people.
if there are roots in this. I wonder if like we can.
It seems to imply.
Yeah, you can find out.
Yeah, I mean I know I can find out, but I just didn't look that up before going into the game, so I do not know. I guess we could have Haru join us. Want to join us? Assuming you're free, of course. Not like there'll be many customers in the first place, and I'm all for us hanging out together. At first, she looks happy about the offer, but it quickly shifts to disappointment.
As much as I'd love to, I have work today. But I might be able to get someone to fill in for me if I ask right now.
She whips out her phone and goes out to check mid-sentence.
Oh, no, that's not me. You
That's
say it.
Rinka.
Yeah, I was looking at it
that's
and
me.
no one was saying anything, so I was like,
I'm
I was
dumb
like,
dumb.
oh, is it my turn? And I'm like, no, that says Rinka. What am I doing?
No, that's me. That's me. I spaced out for a second there. No need to cancel work for this. All we do is chat anyway, so let's do it another time.
Yeah, that sounds good. No takebacks, okay?
Her tone is a bit poignant.
Poignant.
Did I
Poignant.
say that right?
I
Poignant.
still don't know what that means. I've seen it a million times at this point, but I still don't know what it means at all. What was the game that kept saying something about poignant music? Something that said it plays poignant music.
Poignant means invoking a keen sense of sadness or regret.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. Some subtitles and something said poignant music playing. And I was always like, I don't fucking know what this poignant thing is.
Plap, 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 get poignant.
Get
Get
poignant,
poignant.
get poignant, get poignant.
It's poignant, though.
Exactly.
Poignant.
Poignant, poignant, poignant. I think he still said it wrong. Oh my god. Not that I blame her. It's entirely possible one of us could be eliminated during the next round. I leave the classroom after saying goodbye to Miharu. I'm sure Mal would have tagged along, but it seemed like she's busy with something else today as well. Oh, on our way to the Lionhouse, Naomi burst out something I didn't expect.
I should probably apologize to her later.
Miharu? Why?
Ooh, well, it seemed like she wanted to talk to you about something in private.
Well, I wish she could have come, but there's not much you can do about her having to go to work. Don't blame yourself.
That's not quite what I meant, though.
Oh, so what made you come meet me in my classroom today?
I figured it would be best to meet with you as soon as possible, but I'll make sure to wait for you at the gate from tomorrow on.
Huh? Why? Naomi struggles to find the words that answer my question. After a number of false starts, she simply tells me, "Never mind." It's worth
Never
noting that
mind.
she actually seems a bit aggravated. A rarity for her. Unbeknownst to both Rika and Naomi, there's a girl secretly watching them from the school gate. Apostrophe was Mishima Miharu, known at Amika High for her looks and admission via scholarship.
The apostrophe was necessary, Hans.
Was it?
It is necessary. It makes the sentence make more sense there, you know?
Does it?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. To many, she is the embodiment of perfection. However, this perception has made her somewhat difficult to approach for them. Especially now, as tears stream down her cheeks for all to see. Scenario likely because it became the locus of many rumors. If it involves anyone.
The focus of many rumors?
I don't know why I read that as locust.
No, it says locus, but it should be focus. I feel like. What does locus mean?
I don't know.
Is locus actually a term? Am I like stupid? Or is locus just like a misspelling of focus? I feel like locus is not a term.
Actually, no. Locus, a particular position, point, or place, a curve or other figure formed by all the points satisfying a particular equation of relation between coordinates.
What the fuck?
So I guess it works.
I guess it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. New vocabulary gained. A scenario.
I've never heard that word in my life.
Me neither. I've never.
Even in like mathematics.
Scenario
Then I did.
likely to
uni
become
maths.
the locus of many rumors if it involves anyone other than Miharu. In fact, it is such an unusual sight that no one will dare mention it at all.
Yo, Mirun, didn't think you'd still be here.
Amongst the crowd of students pretending they haven't seen anything, Agwa Mao is the only one to address her. Her attitude remains consistent, even in the presence of her friend crying without uttering a word. Haru's focus never shifts, despite Mao's presence. As such, Mao follows her line of sight, only to give a sage nod after seeing the two figures it lead to.
So that's what it is.
Hey, Mao.
Hmm?
If I were to die, I'd want it to be from having earned Rika's love.
Biggest regret.
Ooh. Her voice quivers as she says this to Mao.
That wouldn't be a biggest regret if she ends up loving her. What would the biggest regret be?
Oh. Not sure if the regrets can shift and change over time.
It's probably not admitting her feelings to Rinka.
Yeah. Yeah. Her words lack even the slightest hint of exaggeration. Mao is well aware that she has simply let her true feelings slip out. Miharu's words failed to faze her. She responds as she always does.
Well, guess you can't die just yet.
About that, Mao. She opts not to wait for Miharu's reply and walks off. And not because she doesn't care, She understands that Miharu sees no merit in sitting down to hash things out, or go sing karaoke to shout those inner feelings out loud.
He goes to karaoke to sort through their feelings. No way. That's not real, is it?
There's people who do that.
There are?
Yeah. They'll like sing like metal songs or something, or like punk songs to like, you know.
Yeah, no, I was
whenever
thinking
they're
that'd be really funny if someone went to like karaoke and started singing like My Chemical Romance. Thinking like, oh, that's my like feelings. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
People who actually do that, baby.
I don't know. That sounds really weird. I can understand singing metal, but singing metal and being like, oh my god, this is like helping me mentally. Like, I don't know. I just think metal songs are fun. Then again, also, I would never do karaoke just in general, unless I was like absolutely shit faced.
Yeah, I have trouble doing karaoke as well, because I don't know, I just barely sing, so I would probably sound pretty bad. Instead, she leaves Miharu to digest those simple words. Miharu doesn't think of Mao as being cold for doing so either. Excuse me. In fact, she obviously feels nothing at all about her. The only thing in her heart is Rinka, who gradually sinks into the horizon. Damn. You got
How
some
far
trouble.
did she walk?
I mean, I assume they're walking
Far enough
home.
to sink into the horizon? It's usually what you say with like boats when they're pretty far away, and you know.
I guess. Maybe they just went past
hello?
the building or something. Hello?
Hello?
You realize no one works here, right? Naomi drops her things off at the counter before donning the apron she's brought from home. I fill in the regulars about the culture festival and tell them not to worry about Naomi's presence. In exchange for my teaching her, she's offered to help me out with dishwashing and other simple tasks for around an hour or so. I told her not to bother, but she insists on it. It's gone to the point where it'd feel rude to keep turning her down, so we've decided on a time for her to help me out. Here's how things typically go when Naomi's around. We open at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays, and the hour or so after that, it's either completely dead or we have very few customers inside. That's when we either brew some coffee together, or she reads up on different types of coffee beans. The latter is more of out of personal interest than anything else. It will come in handy for the culture festival. Around 6 p.m., the regulars who are just finishing up work start dropping by, so that's when I have to help her out for an hour. Afterwards, she kills some time either studying or reading books. Sometimes we chat when we've got the time to. That's how things went last week anyway. Alright, let's get started.
Can I show you something first?
She takes something out of her bag after I nod. It's a transparent plastic bag. What if I say it like that? I think I went transparent bag to the bag. Inside are a number of cookies made in shapes of stars and hearts. How cute! Oh, these are cute.
They're my way of saying thanks. I made them at home yesterday.
Oh, cute. I untie the red ribbon after she hands me the bag. A sweet smell wafts through the room as soon as I do so.
Would you like to have some together after we brew coffee? Assuming you're fine with sweet things, of course. This is perfect. I can like make mistakes and it like and it fits the character. This is so good.
True. The perfect character for you, so. I think you said that once
I
last
can
stream
be
too. You said that.
Pega.
You said that you like this character was perfect for you.
Yeah, but only because I can make mistakes. No other reasons.
I love to, thanks. I tie the bag back up to prevent the cookies from getting splashed with the water while we're brewing. Did you soap?
Yeah, give me a second.
What are you doing?
Yeah, soap. What are
I
you
even
doing?
made sure to use your favorite color. I even made sure to use your favorite color for the ribbon. Americans spell color weird. Color.
Lord.
How do you say color?
Color.
Color. Color.
Are you imitating me or something?
I am. What? There's literally no other way to interpret me imitating you like that.
I didn't know you were imitating me. I thought you were just saying it the silly way.
Yeah, silly way, like how you're saying it.
It's not silly. That's how you say it. That's how you say color. That's
Color.
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 Color. Color.
Oh, it's color.
Color. Color? You want to say color?
Color.
No. No. Huh? How'd you know that?
Wow. You actually thought I wouldn't have known?
Leaving the cookie somewhere visible. I start the brewing process.
Wait, what? Wait, what I miss?
Naomi gave Rika some cookies with her favorite, and the bow and the holding the bag was her favorite color. And Rika was like, how did you know?
Surprised that she didn't know her favorite color?
Surprised that she knew her favorite
Okay.
color, yeah.
Wait, what was her favorite color?
Red. Right?
Red. I mean, she's wearing a red apron. I think you could guess that, maybe.
Yeah, red ribbon.
If it was anything other than red, I'd be a little confused.
Yeah, Rika does wear a lot of red. Leaving the cookies somewhere visible, I start the brewing process. Yep. We got this down pretty well now. You should be able to teach the others no problem. No. Wait.
No way. I'd much rather practice some more. This may be a method for beginners, but we know how clumsy I can be.
She can act as humble as she wants, but it's the fact that she's improving. I'm rather impressed at how she managed it when she's properly focused. I wouldn't be surprised if she shot right ahead of me if it were my grand teaching her. This feels like a good time for a break. I've been looking forward to those cookies of yours. We have no customers right now, so it's the perfect moment to take a break. Can't say for sure if that's a good or a bad thing though. I place the cookies into a plate and carry them over to our usual seats along with some coffee. After appreciating how great they look, I finally take a bite.
Oh?
Gulp? I don't know why I didn't say gulp. Or it said open to the gulp.
Oh?
Gulp?
I think it's just gonna be the actual sound. If you don't actually say gulp, you go
Gulp?
when you're trying to make the sound.
Gulp? Gulp? Doink scoops?
Look.
Someone hits Naomi's panic button as she awaits my reaction. These are great. I'm not good at making dramatic reactions, so this is the best I can do. Naomi, I shimmer with excitement that matches her beaming smile.
What relief.
I have a sip of my coffee before taking another bite. Oh, actually, nom nom.
Is something the matter?
These pair with the coffee quite well, don't they? I'm struggling to find a reason why, though.
Yes, I made them with extra butter so they would complement the bitter coffee you make.
She lets out another sigh of relief. Ooh, interesting. She lets
Bitter.
You don't like bitter. What the soap?
No, I don't really like bitter things that much.
That's fucked up.
I'm just not a bitter enjoyer.
She lets out another sigh of relief, brushing her hand down her chest. I'm so... That you soap.
I'm so glad you like them.
There's no way I went when you went and made them for me.
Oh. So you just like them because I made them. You don't actually like them, it's just because I made them. Right. Right. You're an asshole.
What the... There are many for me. There are a few too many for me to eat alone, so we end up eating them together. Baking sweets is apparently one of her favorite pastimes. She can bake a whole bunch of things, but cookies seem to be her specialty. It reminds me that my gran used to bake cookies as well. Granted, the taste was completely different from these. These are simple and mellow, much like Naomi. At the same time, they don't feel as though they were made by someone not used to baking. An idea hits me once we're about halfway through the plate. Would you mind teaching me how to bake these? Our customers would probably be thrilled to see more sweets on the menu. Learning directly from Naomi rather than trying to do so on my own is a much more realistic approach too. And more importantly, I want our regulars to taste just how good these are. However, I can't help but remember Divine Selection when Naomi stares at me in utter amazement. Even if she does teach me, it'll all be for nothing if I get eliminated. Sorry, if I forget I asked. There's no way I could tell her about the possibility of me dying. I am awfully close to doing so.
Wait. Wasn't
Yeah?
Naomi with her when she dies? So Naomi's death gets undone as well? Does that mean Naomi still dies as well?
I think...
Even if she dies?
So-
So her life... So Naomi's life hinges on... What's her name's life?
I wonder, because I think Rinka died trying to protect Naomi, if I recall correctly. She tried to show
Koi
Naomi...
underscore Thorn rating us
Koi!
with a party of 7.
Thank you for the raid, Koi. Welcome on in, raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, fishy raid. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Fishy raid. Welcome on in. What do you guys get up to? What do you get up to, Koi? To do some more Fortnite?
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Fortunate. Hello, Momo Grade. Hello, Curly. Hello, Koi. Fortnite and Abiotic Factor. Ooh. I saw Kyrie play a bunch of that on her stream. The game looks very, very fun. How far did you guys get?
I bet Kyrie has a bunch of cool friends playing that with her, right?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Are you sure?
Mhm,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, Kyrie probably plays it
I-
with a bunch of cool friends.
I bought the game to play with people. If anyone wants to play next time, can invite me.
It's been a while. We like aren't playing for a bit because we've been only
yeah,
been
as soon as
playing
I
it.
buy it.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing it on stream, and then Kyrie is like moving into her new
Yeah,
house.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just,
But we usually like,
it's
I don't know, we might
the
play
thing
a
that always
side
happens,
game.
though. I
Play a
feel like it's
side
like
game.
I always like buy something, and then it's like, oh, actually, no one's gonna play it for like the next like 2 weeks, months. Yeah.
That's the conundrum with multiplayer games with friends. You either have to get in early, or after a while, just
I
like,
know, and I'm
yeah,
always
that's-
late because I'm always like, oh, do I want to buy it? What happens if everyone stops playing it after I buy it? And then I go to their cave and I buy it, and then everyone stops playing it. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta get in early, so you gotta just go for it, you know.
The
You gotta YOLO it.
circle of life.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys had a very, very fun stream. I hope you have. Thank you very much for sending your community over to me. Long stream, 9 hours. Okie dokie,
Jeez.
okie dokie. I was gonna say you're free to join us if you're still feeling awake enough to be on stream. But after 9 hours, I would probably just hit the hay and just be like,
Hunk shoe.
I would indeed hawk shoe if you shoe. So no worries if you want to go eat or rest or whatever you need to do, Koi. Worries.
Honk shoe, honk shoe, honk shoe.
Hunk shoe. Hunk
Hi,
shoe.
Koi. Hi.
Hello,
Hunk shoe. Hunk
Hello.
shoe.
I've arrived. I'm arriving.
He's
Ah!
here. He's here. He's arriving.
Sorry, I had other plans for today, but unfortunately, those plans were overridden by things in other places going longer.
Dokie.
Also, I bring a pun because this is puns. What did Austin Powers say to the bumblebees? Oh, beehive.
Ah.
Cute. Does that count? Does this count as my pun for the month? Does this count? It happened on
No,
stream.
it doesn't. You need to come up with a pun.
What the?
You need to bring a new pun to the table, puns.
What?
Your
the
capital
heck?
For the
puns,
following
not
Mumago
Koi. Koi is in Koya puns.
Imagine there's a little koi in a pond, and every time you walk past it, it would just speak a pun at you.
Sounds like some
Actually,
stupid fucking mythological thing.
And that's what I thought of.
I ended up picking up a card game called Punderdome, and it's a bunch of cards with puns on it.
Yeah, puns. You should just get that and then just like steal the puns from that.
Well, that's what I've done for my stream, and I've gone through like 6 of them so far. That was one of them. Anyway, so
On the wall.
so yeah, how's game going? Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
made progress?
Yes.
One person has been eliminated.
Yes.
One person. Did we eliminate?
Well,
so
actually, isn't
far?
that technically two?
Yeah. Catch me up.
No. So what
Didn't
happened?
someone else get eliminated in the first thing anyway?
Yes,
yeah,
but
we're
Koi was
catching up.
here
Yeah.
for that.
So it's the second person has been eliminated.
Yeah, we're just
Second
catching up
place.
Koi to what he's
Yeah.
missed during the stream.
Yeah. But like
The
saying one
last
person.
9
I don't
hours
know,
of my
just-
life.
So what happened was the big lady with abs eliminated the person that they were tracking in the in the previous stream, and we learned a few things. One, when you eliminate someone, you get to see their death happen to them, and we also got to see what the
That's
elimination
fucked up.
process looks like. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
So we saw from
Okay, so-
her perspective, did we?
What'd you say, Koi?
We got to see from her perspective on the Chinese guy, I assume.
We got
No,
to see.
you
no,
see from his perspective,
yeah.
how he died. Well, whoever kills them gets to see from their perspective how they died.
Also, thank you for the follow. I don't think I thanked you yet for the follow. Just like
They got to
Danganronpa.
see from Rose's perspective how
And-
Rose died.
And that it's a battle royale where but there is no murdering or ultimate students or super high school level students or anything of that nature. You eliminate others by finding information about them, and if you find the 3 pieces of information about them, their name, their cause of death, as well as their regret, you're able to eliminate them.
Their
And
biggest regrets,
yeah.
specifically.
And
In previous stream, it was the Italian guy having dinner with the French lady,
Yeah.
and then French lady got the information of the name of the Chinese guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
she already knew his name. She got
Right.
the information last stream of his cause of death,
Yeah.
and then this stream they revealed his regret. She figured out his regret.
No, sorry. Last stream she got his name and his cause of death. How did she work out his regret?
The regret was it was because when he went over to the girlfriend's house, what do you call someone who you're cheating on your wife with? His
secret lover.
his secret lover. He went over his secret lover's house, and he was like patting the dog and everything. So they figured out that his biggest regret was, well, at least the debt figured out his biggest regret was that he couldn't own a dog because his wife, his actual wife, is allergic to dogs.
Okay, that's awfully specific. And
She
okay.
big brained it super hard.
Yeah.
So So how did he actually die?
He had a stroke during a
It was a heart attack. Oh yeah, stroke.
Stroke during
Because
a
it is
meeting.
Was there anything special about it? It seems sort of uneventful for a cutscene.
It's pretty uneventful.
Like it's literally just the guy
The thing
we
I
saw
wonder-
from his POV, the guy of him in the meeting, and then you just see him unable to move his body as he just hits the table and then falls to the ground, and you see people running towards him, and that's what the French lady got to see when she eliminated him.
Okay, after
So
that,
wait.
what else did we come across in the stream then?
We haven't come
Said.
across anyone else new.
No,
the French lady got the
there's
name of the
now-
old man from.
No, there's now an old guy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, yeah. There's a new character that's being introduced. There's an old guy in Japan that Odette now has the name of.
Do we know if he was also on the train?
We don't know. We've only seen his sprite, and we haven't actually. I don't think. Did he even read out his name to us? I think.
Voice?
Are you talking about the person who blew up the train?
Yeah, the person who blew up the train is on there, but we haven't talked to them.
Yeah,
yet.
we don't know if it's a he or a she or anything yet. We don't know.
Ambiguous.
We know nothing about them at all. They referred to them as a boy in the start, and they referred to him as a girl just before. So we don't even know even that. So I don't know. And with anime characters, it's almost impossible to tell.
But yeah, other than that, what has happened since then is Rinka has been going about her normal school life, but it seems like we might be having a little bit of a love triangle because Miharu definitely seems to like Rinka, and she tells Mao that basically says, if I happen to die, my one regret would not be receiving Rinka's love. And then it looks like Naomi is.
It was the one thing I want to do before I die is receiving Rinka's love. Yeah, that was what she said.
Mm-hmm. And now Naomi is asking to hang out with Rinka and gave her some cookies with a ribbon that was her favorite color. And she also seemed very, very excited to be able to hang out with Rinka. So we seem to be having a little bit of a love triangle happening.
Are they both in the Fatal 12?
No, Naomi is not. But Miharu is.
However, Naomi might die in the Fatal 12 thing as well, because Naomi dies on a train with Rinka. So
I think Naomi was protected by Rinka. And that's
okay.
So yeah, I don't know if that would undo her. Would she also die? That is the question. Would she also die if Rinka were to die? We shall have
It's curious because only upon someone being eliminated is the last X number of days of this divination undone for that person. So who knows?
Yeah.
It's undone for everyone. Apparently, the entire event and like things that would lead to the event are undone. So like that whole bomb didn't happen. It's not like everyone else died, but her from the bombing. Like the bombing just didn't happen. You know?
Curious.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're all caught up now. Somewhat.
There was something else I was gonna say. I forgot it. Fuck.
All right. Well, I'll just keep reading. And then if you remember, then we'll just let me know. So, because we did sit here and yap for a little bit. Right. There's no way I can tell her about the possibility of me dying, but I am awfully close to doing so. There's definitely a part of me that figures I could lift some of the weight off my shoulders if I told someone about all this.
Why?
What did we say? Oh yeah, Rinka asked her to teach her how to bake cookies, and then Rinka's like, "Sorry, forget I asked. I'm fighting a battle royale game," and then now he's like, "Why?" Her overjoyed
The
expression.
thing I was thinking of, if someone died of a natural cause, like a heart attack or a stroke or something, do they, like, if they survive the fucking selection, do they just die of a stroke in like
Probably.
the next month or so, or like are they never gonna die from a stroke again? Like, what
I
is
don't
the
think so.
stipulation here? Like,
I think just the thing that caused them to die gets reverted, but
yeah, but
I mean, the
if they
long-term
have
health
stroke
problem
because of
wouldn't
their
go away.
health, they're gonna like just
there's
die
no
again
issue
real
there.
soon.
Death that would have
Like-
killed them. Is that whole stroke just cancelled out? Are they healed from the potential of having a stroke in the future? Could they just
Yeah,
suddenly
because
have
like they could just have a stroke again in like a day. Like what?
Yeah,
if she doesn't go away.
you still at another, still at risk of another stroke. In fact, more at risk of another stroke afterwards.
Because your health isn't getting any better, you know. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
That's
we might find
weird. I
out
don't
because
know.
the guy that died of a stroke has officially been eliminated.
Yeah.
We shall see. Her overjoyed expression
We
quickly
shall
clouds
not see.
over. Well, we shall not see, but maybe someone else has health issues.
Unless someone else wins this, and I don't know. Carry on. Sorry, just go on.
Her overjoyed expression quickly clouds over her as she draws her face close to mine. I must look like I am mulling something over, so I rush to find a way to respond. I can't keep taking up your time like this. Things can't continue this way forever.
That's not what you're really thinking, is it?
Huh?
Besides, I'm the one who asked you to teach me first. Then
He struggles a bit before continuing.
sorry, I'm just not quite sure how to put this.
Don't worry about it.
I want us to keep spending time together.
Her eyes immediately shoot to the floor, almost as if she's let the words fall out by accident.
Sorry, something about me has been strange lately.
You might just be tired after all, after I made you do stuff you're not used to. Want to head home for today? Mwah.
That's not it. I know!
You're taking a while. We're in the middle of a conversation.
He's lagging behind because he's watching stream instead of watching your stream.
No, it's
What?
not
I'm
that
watching
surprising.
stream. I'm not watching stream. I was like just scratching.
Image.
What's it called? No, I was scratching fucking things into my mouse pad.
Scratching
And
your
you have
nut.
to.
What?
After this.
Huh?
Takes a small breath, raises her head back up, and looks me dead in the eyes. Her expression is almost oppressive.
Boop wump, boop wump, boop wump, boop wump. Forgive me for asking out of the blue, but could you hear me out for a moment?
Sure.
I've been having an awful nightmare a lot recently. Oh, lately. Recently. They might both work.
It's like a second life in case you die.
Yes, it always starts out normal with the two of us getting on the train and chatting away. But then a fire breaks out all of a sudden. The flames spread throughout the entire train, and the heat alone makes it painful to breathe.
Right, for those who missed
And
the,
you get
the
roasted
first stream,
alive.
she seems to have memory, some kind of like nightmare about how she died with Rinka on the train in the first stream. How does she remember? All the memories supposed to be gone.
For everyone else not included in this divination?
Yes, everyone else not included in the outside. Everyone outside of the 12 does not know that those events that happened exist.
Just would immediately make people assume that Naomi was meant to be in the Fatal 12. Under.
But then you dive in front of me and shield me from the flames, only to be engulfed by them in my place.
She pauses a number of times while she talks. Her voice gradually gets more and more agitated.
After that, I can only watch as they kill you. That face looks so disinterested. What the fuck?
I guess she seems a little serious looking.
Big one there.
Do you remember when you started having this dream? She shakes her head, which has it turned to face the floor again, and then answers.
I don't remember exactly, but it might have been ever since I first came here with you.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? Sorry, I don't mean to sound angry, but coming here was causing you undue stress then.
That's not it at all. I love spending time with you and brewing coffee together. Doing so helps me understand that it's just a dream, nothing more. Ooh, it ain't just a dream.
Beep 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 beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep
Boo
beep.
womp, boo womp, boo womp, boo womp.
Beep beep boo womp, beep beep boo womp, beep beep.
Have you got any of the old boo womps yet? Have
No
you
mere
said
boo
boo
womps.
womp puns?
Say so?
Neither of the rare boo womps.
Nope. Neither.
Neither.
Too bad.
It's just that I hate seeing you die in front of my eyes, even in a dream. I'd never, ever want to see that. Never.
Her voice falters on her final word. I can see the tears welling up in her eyes.
I keep having the same dream, over and over.
That's not a dream. There is no doubt that what she's seeing is the cause of my death. A number of questions pop up in my head, but most of all, I'm flat out shocked. I never would have guessed that she'd been having a dream like that based on her attitude, especially when my own memory of the event is fuzzy at best. Don't worry, Naomi. It's okay. I'm right here.
There's still so much more I want to do together with you, Rinka. I want to bake cookies. I want to go to theme parks again. So you You won't die all of a sudden, will you?
I can't force myself to nod in response. After all, I'd already be dead if it weren't for divine selection. What she's dreaming about actually took place. It's just been undone for the time being. It makes me wonder, when Parker said our deaths had been undone, did that mean that the world's memories of the events themselves had been rewritten? I can't wrap my mind around how such a thing could even be possible. However, the fact of the matter is that Naomi's memory of my death is so deeply ingrained in her being that she's reliving it over and over and over in her dreams.
Please answer me.
Sorry.
Oh no, I don't want you to apologize, but, well, I do want an answer to my question. So long as you do that, I'm sure I'll be fine, even if I have the same dream again. Woof.
Sorry, but I just hold myself back from saying something I'll regret. I'm far worse at lying than I thought, judging by how I keep apologizing and evade the question. Her head is cast downwards, but her eyes are glancing up at me. The tears in her eyes are a lot more obvious than before. And it's my fault that she's crying.
Not your fault, though.
Was this CL?
I think that was Koi. Yeah, that was Koi.
I just, when I hear a voice in the background, I assume it's CL. That's usually how it happens. If there's anything on your mind, then please talk to me about it. The last thing I want is for you to just disappear someday. Oh my god, shut up, stop talking.
Jeez.
Stop.
You're torturing poor Rinka. She says this in a resolute voice, despite her being filled with tears. It just makes my heart ache all the more though. She's like it being haunted by the dream for a long time, assuming I keep the truth from her. And yet telling her will change the fact that I'm a participant. What's worse, I may even get her caught up in something dangerous if she decides she wants to try and help me out. I can't say for sure how dangerous this whole situation is, but at the very least I want to make sure she never comes in contact with those people from the dream world. Most of all, I'd have to reveal the fact that Miharu was also a participant and that only one of us will make it through the whole thing alive. Keeping her in the dark would mean I don't burden her with my situation. Actually, there's something I need to tell you too.
Huh?
This might worry you even more. In fact, you might not even believe me. That said, will you listen to what I have to say?
Of course.
Answers without hesitation. Just am about to start my explanation. The chime on the door rings. Sorry, can we stop here till tomorrow?
Do you mind if I wait until you close for tonight?
Oh, that's some terrible timing. I'd hate to keep you here that long. What did you say, Yuki?
Timing.
Timing.
That's the other time. Hi, Yuki. And Yan.
Hi. Oh, we've been here this whole time. We're just quiet.
I know.
We were just staring
Very
intensely into each other's eyes, you know, normal gay stuff.
Oh my.
Yay! You two are gay!
Gay people. Oh my god.
Just like Rika and Naomi. And Rinka and Miharu. I'd hate to keep you here that long. Besides, if we take a breather... whoops, that's my fault. Don't worry, I promise I'll tell you after school tomorrow. She nods enthusiastically, and then helps put the tableware away. She leaves as I get back to work. Meanwhile, I'll try to focus on my work as much as possible to distract myself from my own uneasy.
The end.
That's
Yeah,
what I was gonna ask. How are we feeling, everyone?
We could call it there.
If we want to keep going, I'm down to keep going. But if you guys are ready to wrap it up, we can wrap it up here.
Well, I need to go take a
think I
piss anyway, but
That's a good stopping point, and I don't know where another one's gonna be.
Okay.
yeah.
Or this one, because it's like a random draw of like, is it gonna be 3 hours or is it gonna be 10 minutes?
Exactly. Because like I was hoping that one scene where like they were telling the French woman and the mafia guy were shelling the dude would be like fairly quick, but like yeah. So yeah, this will.
That was long.
Yeah. Probably better safe to just call it here.
Okie
Alright.
I'll stop
Right.
it
It's
here.
arrived.
Yeah, sorry. It's nice to have you for a little bit.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll be able to stay for the whole time next time, Koi.
Yeah, what I planned for today, which was completely undone by streaming myself, is not likely to happen next week.
Thank
So
you.
I should be available.
Awesome. All right, everyone. This is where we shall leave it for today. Next time, hopefully, I wonder how Naomi's gonna react to learning the truth about the baby. Is she gonna tell her about the battle royale or like the whole
She
thing?
can't.
And say Maharu participates. I don't know. We shall see. Or will she just keep delaying it? We don't know.
Does she break the rules of the battle royale?
Find out next time. Was that a rule? Did she
I
say
don't
that
think-
was a rule?
I don't think
it was.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rule to tell others about the battle. That you can't tell others about the battle royale. But
Which is interesting, because usually with these types of things, they're like, no, you can't talk about it. You're not allowed to tell anybody. But in this, it's like, I don't think that-
world
was thinking about it.
forever.
yeah, there hasn't.
I was thinking about it, and she hasn't said any. I don't think she said anything where it's like, no, you can't tell people. It's like, sure, tell people, start a panic, I guess.
Yeah, we shall see. But yes, thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us today. And we shall be continuing this next week. I'm very, very, very excited to see where this goes. The love triangle has been formed. The other team is heading to Japan. What shall happen next? We'll have to find out next time.
Also remember capybara, coconut doggy.
Right, and I see someone for us to raid. I see a Kishmay is doing a little VR chat stream. I'm going to go send you all of a kiss, May. She's a pretty cool chipmunk. Go send her my love. And
Pretty cool chipmunk.
cool chip.
Okay.
And yeah.
Chippy monk. Chippy. There's some content here.
Yeah, we were yapping about capybaras for a little bit, and then
And quite a few other
Bugs.
things around.
lots of eggs, stuff like that.
There is some content here. Sorry, I'm extending your straining hours. Oh, minutes.
No,
Okay.
you're fine, Koi. You're fine. I wasn't sure if there's anything else we wanted to say before we sent the Raiders off. All right, everyone.
Something
send-
about capybaras.
It is just
Capybara, coconut doggy.
Lord feed.
Lord feet.
red.
Wagon.
Okay, I pull up, hop out at the after party. You and all your friends here, they love to get naughty. Sipping on that hit, I know you love that Bacardi.
jingle, jingle.
Okay, that's bad timing.